Hello YouTube, and thank you for tuning in to another Hanging with Heavy video. If you've been following along with our tire hammer build, today we're going to be working on part number 211, and that's going to be what they call the link weldment. Now this part takes 3 other components, and today I'm going to be welding those together. So hang with Heavy as we go ahead and build these link weldments part number 211. Okay YouTube, here we are. This is the page number 10, and this is our link weldment part number 211. Now if you'll take a look here, you're going to see that link pin number 38, that's your part number 38. You're also going to need rod end part number 35, and you're also going to need the bushing part number 36. Now you'll notice that there's some holes that need to be drilled in these after welding. There's also welding to be done all the way around on these ends. Now I've built a little jig for ours, and I'm going to be showing you how I do that a little later on as we start to weld things up. So hang in there with Heavy as we build the link weldment part number 211. Okay YouTube, this is part number 211, and now this is your link part number 38 right here. Okay, that's your link, part number 38. And you'll notice I've got it beveled on both ends. Not that you necessarily have to do that, but I can't see it would hurt. This is also your bushing, number 36. And then you also have your outside part right here, the rod end tube, which is part number 35. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to TIG weld and tack it here, and tack it here. Then I'm going to come down, and I'm going to put a tack on either side. I'm going to take this out of the jig, and then I'm going to put the next one in and weld them up. Stick with me, YouTube. Alright, YouTube, now these are the parts, they're out of the jig. That's the jig I was using right there to tack things up with. And now I've brought them out of the jig and I've welded them up. And because I had the bevel on there, I don't have to put a tremendous amount of external weld reinforcement. So if you're going to weld yours out, use your MIG gun, make sure it's set properly, or if you're going to TIG weld them, if you're going to stick weld them, I would suggest that you tack it up with 60-10 and weld it out with 70-18. Hang with me. Alright YouTube, now there are my 4 pieces that are all completed, and now understand I had these beveled on all 4 sides, so all I have to do is get them flush or better with my TIG welder. So hang in there. That's how you make these parts here. Don't forget, you gotta have a jig. I don't think you can build them without a jig. Alright YouTube, now that wraps up today's lesson or weldment on part number 211 on page 10 of your guidebook if you're following along with me. So I do want to keep one thing in mind, that this part is essential. It's got to be bored out, it's got to be machined, so you're going to have to make friends with a machine shop. You don't have to bevel them like I did. But if you want to bevel them, then go ahead. I can't see where it would hurt at all. Some people are asking me, Heavy, can we gas metal arc weld them or shielded metal arc weld them? And the answer to that is indeed, yes you can. But you're going to have to be very, very careful, and you're going to also have to make sure that you don't get a lot of spatter and stuff into the holes. Now, before we leave here, I want to show you a little something. Remember yesterday we were working on this part here, and I was able to finish getting this weld around the outside, and I also did that with a gas tungsten arc welder just because I didn't want to get any kind of grit or spatter in those holes. So YouTube, hey, I want you to do something for me. I want you to jump on over there now, hit that like button. Hey, leave a comment for me too. We're building this hammer, and there's a lot of people out there that probably have a lot of the same questions you're having. So like, share, subscribe, don't forget to comment. And what? Yeah, that's right. I'll catch you outside. Yeah, have a good one, YouTube. Bye now.